Carlos Alcaraz, what you have just done is genuinely ridiculous. Yes, Carlos Alcaraz is into the Wimbledon final again. He is in back-to-back Wimbledon finals. His opponent is yet to be determined. Most likely it's going to be a repeat of last year's final between Djokovic and Alcaraz. But yes, he is through. He just beat Medvedev in 4 sets. We're going to go over that. We're going to go over what this means for Alcaraz, why this is so special and so incredible, and what he's doing, how he won the match, and just in general, kind of a preview on what he could achieve on Sunday. Yes, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Of course, we're trying to grow this. Appreciate all the support on my videos as always. Hopefully this continues to go. Trying to get the subs up, so make sure you do subscribe to this for more content about tennis and try to build this community together. But yes, let's get straight into this. What Alcaraz just done is ridiculous. Before we get into why this is so incredible, what Alcaraz done, let's explain what happened in the match from my perspective from watching it. First set from Alcaraz was very shaky. His serve was not firing at all. And what I mentioned in the video before this one, when we're talking about the preview of this, we mentioned what the key behind Medvedev winning was, and one of the keys that I mentioned was his serve. And that first set, Daniil Medvedev served so well, and Alcaraz didn't return well and did not serve very well. And that is why Medvedev took it in the 7-6 tiebreak. But after that, a switch came in Alcaraz's game. He started to play a lot more cleaner. He started playing with his shots a lot more. It was a windy occasion on the semi-finals, so I guess that was a bit awkward for Alcaraz trying to adjust to that. But in general, that second set he switched, his forehand started firing a lot more, his serve was a lot more consistent, and that was one of the keys. And then going on to, he took that set with 1 break, going on to the next set, and I guess the next final 2 sets were just him getting an early break, backing onto it. The third set was a bit of a later break in the mid games, but yeah, the key behind it was him just becoming more consistent. One of the things that I want to know about Alcaraz is performances in the big games. He does like to drop the opening set and get a feel for the games. Whether that's good or bad is way to be seen. Clearly it's not the worst thing because he's into the final, and yeah. But that first set he needs to be more switched on, because I've noticed that especially in this set, Medvedev lost the first set. I think against Tiafoe he lost the first set as well. And this is kind of a bit of a trend in his game where he is dropping the first set quite a bit, and he needs to try it and just stay switched on regardless. Especially in the final on Sunday, he needs to try and stay focused for that first set. But all in all, he did drop that first set, but the third is kind of similar to the match against Tommy Paul. Those next 3 sets were just flawless from him. It wasn't the cleanest Alcaraz performance, I would say, but it wasn't the worst performance. Let's go into some of the other statistics and why he won this match. I want to go over a stat which I think is quite important today, which is the break points saved. Alcaraz did not save any break points today. He had 3 break points against him. Medvedev converted all of them. That is going to be so important on Sunday, and he needs to bump that up a lot. His second serve today was good from Alcaraz, and his first serve bumped up after that first set. And I think also that, especially in the first set on Sunday, he's going to have to be starting to impose himself straight away. He can't bank on what he did in last year's final, where he dropped it 6-1 and hopefully win 3 out the next 4 sets. Another one is, in general, his receiver points won. Today he played so well returning Medvedev's serve after the first set, and that is going to be so important when he's playing the likes of Novak Djokovic on Sunday. If he is playing Djokovic, and of course it's an if, that return is going to be so important, and that was one of the keys in which he won the tournament last year. But today he did show a lot of guile and character behind Medvedev's serve. After the first set, when Medvedev was playing so well, serving well, he showed a lot of character to try and read his serve a lot more, and hence that's why he won the next 3 sets in pretty quick fashion and took the match in under 2 hours 45 minutes. And I guess that is the best result for Carlos Alcaraz. Let's talk about why this is such an important moment for Alcaraz and how incredible this achievement is today, making back-to-back Wimbledon finals. As you guys probably know, and if you watched my last video, talking about predictions, I did predict him to win in 4 sets, so shout out myself. But yeah, if you also watch my other videos when I'm talking about Carlos Alcaraz, how he's going to win Wimbledon, the one point that I said why he wouldn't get to the final, and yes, I was wrong in that behalf, was because of, as you know, the French Open, Wimbledon back-to-back is one of the hardest feats to do. But now that he's at the final, I still have those concerns in my head about the amount of matches he's played. Trying to get to that final, you never know, because it could just be one match too much. As good as he looked today, coming back from French Open and Wimbledon, now into the final. Of course, he has a golden opportunity to create something special for himself and a historic moment. So some of the interesting and like records that he has set today, and just interesting stats. He is 17-1 in slams this year. He's 13 in a row in slams this year. He's 13 in a row at Wimbledon, and he's 5-0 against top 5 players this year. So I guess in that sense, he is the favourite going into Sunday, and he is the favourite in the sense of him trying to create that historic moment to do back-to-back Wimbledon and Roland Garros. But yes, all that being said, it's not going to be an easy tie. It's a final Wimbledon. Nothing's assured in tennis. Yes, we can never predict what's going to happen in tennis, but I've got a question for you guys. So on the turn of the century, there's only 4 players to have made back-to-back French Open and Wimbledon finals. Put it in the comments who you guys think it is. But is he about to emulate his icon in Rafa Nadal and his guy growing up and go back-to-back in Roland Garros and Wimbledon and create that historic moment? I guess that's going to be the narrative we're going to run with for the next few days. I didn't want to run with it too much. I put it in my thumbnail just because I wanted to put it. But yeah, can't wait till Sunday. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe and try and help this community grow. I'll do a preview tomorrow on who I think is going to go and win Wimbledon on Sunday. But yes, make sure you keep on showing my channel love, and I'll continue to hopefully grow this community together. But yes, Alcaraz into back-to-back Wimbledon finals, and he is one step away from greatness. I'll catch you guys tomorrow. Peace.